know this is like the 20th time we've watched this clip, but I still just don't get tired of it. That obsessive, over-exaggeratedly overjoyed look on that Yandere's face when they finally get their way is just too good. It gets better every time. How do I like a video twice? Oh, shit, look at the time. Damn, I did not realize we were watching Yandere clips for that long. I'm actually kind of impressed. You're fine, though. I'm not embarrassed for you, but for me, yeah, I'm pretty embarrassed for me. But yeah, it's pretty late. Shouldn't you be getting home, actually? I mean, you should have gone home a long time ago. I'm happy to have you here, though. I always appreciate your company. Let me tell you, it is really hard to find a connoisseur who shares the same exquisite taste as me. Do you know the kinds of looks I'd get if I told people I like the Yandere trope? It's not exactly a dinner table conversation. Only you can sate my need to nerd out with someone over this stuff. I'd love to do it even longer, of course, but yeah, it's pretty late. You should be getting home. But, well, it's really late, so you might as well stay. At least for the night. Maybe even longer if you want. I'm free tomorrow. You could stay for the morning? Or the afternoon? Heck, you could even stay forever. Oh, jeez. That kind of sounded like a Yandere line, didn't it? It almost makes me sound like a Yandere, doesn't it? That would be scary, wouldn't it? I mean, yeah, I know the both of us like Yanderes, but that's in fiction. You know, just watching anime or listening to ASMR videos or something like that. I mean, come on. If there was a Yandere right in front of you right now, head over heels for you, would you be happy or would you be scared? Really? Well, I'd like to believe you're that much of a true fan, but I find that really hard to believe. So, if there was a Yandere boy in front of you right now who loved you enough to say, watch you sleep, do you think that is a good thing or a bad thing? Do you really mean that? Because, you know, there was that one time you crashed on my couch, so I watched you sleep for a bit. Not in, like, a creepy way. You know, it's just that you were on my couch and I was awake, and obviously I can't help but notice you, so I obviously... There was some amount of time that I happened to be watching you. But that's just more of a sort of passive kind of way. It wasn't like I was staring too intensely. But still, you looked very peaceful. It was cute. Very, very cute. Anyway, the moral of the story is that what I did wasn't Yandere at all, but just out of curiosity. What if it really was in a sort of intense and loving way that I was watching you sleep? Would you seriously be comfortable with that? Are you serious? You're not saying that just in a joking kind of way, are you? Because, you know, that's like textbook creepy right there. I know it's just looking, but I don't know, I guess I feel like it's an invasion of privacy. So it would be weird if it didn't make you uncomfortable. And I want to make you comfortable. Despite everything. Oh, I just mean everything in general. You know, like the world. There are a lot of things in the world that can make you uncomfortable. That's what I meant. For instance, what if a boy who obsessed over you picked up something sort of like a candy wrapper you dropped to remember you by? Sort of like a memento. Well, I suppose that's what a memento means, but still, wouldn't that be really upsetting to you? How would you feel about that? Seriously? Well, I was gonna say that I can't see how you'd be flattered, but no. It's just hard to believe you really think like that. Not that it's actually a bad thing, no. In a way, I'm actually really impressed. You know, the other day, you tried to throw a candy wrapper away in the trash, but you didn't realize that you missed. I happened to pick it up because, obviously, littering is bad. what if I told you I still have that candy wrapper? Would you be happy with that? Or would you be unhappy? Happy? Even if I say, had it preserved in a glass display case? Sort of like a museum piece. Well, that's something. I have to say I knew you liked yanderes, but I did not realize you liked them this much. You know, I like them too, but I don't like them in the sense that I'd want to be kidnapped by one and be pampered a little while I'm staying in their basement or wherever else they want to keep me. Okay, this is gonna sound messed up, but I sort of look up to them in a way. Okay, yeah, that really did sound messed up. No, that's not the right way to say it. I wouldn't say I look up to them, because obviously what they're doing is wrong, but I'm sure you'd be really creeped out if I thought they were morally good or anything. But it's more like I feel a lot of empathy for them. I can really get myself into the mindset of a yandere, and I don't necessarily agree with them, especially with their, how shall I say, their methods. But I can see where they're coming from. It's sort of like there's someone I love very, very much. Just like a yandere loves someone very, very much. They happen to look a lot like you, actually, and they're the only person I can really open up to any degree, even if I can't open up to them all the way. And when you love a person that much, it sort of makes me feel possessed in a way. If that makes any sense? Like if they wanted something, I just have to get it for them. Like my body is just taken over and give them anything they want. Just like possession. So, if they wanted, say, salt on their fries, I'd get it for them. Even if I had to mine the salt out of the ground with my own 2 hands. Maybe that's a bit of a silly example. But do you get what I'm saying? It's like I'm possessed by a demon. I just don't feel like myself when I love them. But I always love them. So sometimes I wonder who the real me really is. And I know you might be saying I'm possessed by a demon is a weird way to put it, but after all, what kind of a demon is loving? What kind of a demon is so desperate to please and make you happy? But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Because when the person I love looks at others, talks to others, when they smile at others, I get so deeply, deeply hurt. That's when I feel most possessed. I feel possessed to take them away from everyone. To take them to a place I'm the only one who they can look at. Where I'm the only one who they can talk to. Where I'm the only one who can give their gorgeous smile to. It should only be me. It should all only be for me. And I just don't know why. I don't know why I feel so intensely. I don't know why I feel so unreasonable. I know I must be so insecure to feel this way, but part of me feels like my insecurities are justified. And I know I feel so guilty over my feelings for love. I know that they're their own person. I know they have a right to look at others. They have a right to talk to others and smile at them. I know I'm being unreasonable. I know all that. I know. But I just don't know what to do. I know I'm so desperate for their love. But I don't know the real me. The only thing I know about myself is that the real me is ugly. The real me is unlovable. The real me doesn't deserve their love, or any love for that matter. And I know that my love doesn't know the real me. If they knew the real me, they'd be disgusted. They'd have every right to be. After all, the real me is disgusting. But I wish they knew the real me. It'd be so liberating if they knew the real me. It'd take all the weight off my chest. I really want them to know who I am. Because they need to know who I am to truly love me. It's not enough for them to just love the appearances I put up. I want them to love me. Hey, what if I'm talking about you? You like the obsessive type, right? What if I was talking about you? What if it was you that I felt this possessive over? What if it was you that I felt this way about? What if I was a real Yandere? Would you love a real Yandere? What if I really watched you sleep? And just not that one time. What if I really kept your wrappers in a glass display cabinet and everything, like a damn creep? Would you still love me? You've been with me for so long, and I've kept all this inside me this entire time, because there's no way I can believe you'd ever actually love a sick freak like me. So tell me, now that you know the real me, do you still love me? That's messed up. You're precious, the most precious and lovely thing that I've ever laid my eyes on. You should take more care of yourself. There's no way you should be okay with someone like me. You deserve better than me. I'm bad for you. But thank you. I don't know why you actually love me, but thank you. I still don't fully understand myself. I still don't think I fully process my emotions, but I'm happy. I'm happy that I can tell you all this in the end. And I'm happy you love me. You truly are amazing. I think you're wrong for loving me, but I wouldn't change it. To think that you can actually love a creep like me, that's why I love you too.